Hey everyone, welcome to Jason Explains Things and welcome to the first lawn video of the year. It's almost spring, sort of. I'm filming this in like the first week of March and it'll come out soon after that. I just wanted to kind of have you guys come out and check out my lawn and see how it fared over the winter. It has been a pretty crazy winter with tons of snow. And also I just want to just kind of engage with you and see what you want as far as lawn care and outdoor videos for the year. So come on, let's go check out some good stuff and some bad stuff. Well, let's start out with the good stuff. So first off, much of the lawn is looking very, very nice for this time of year. It's starting to slowly green up. It's kind of a nice mix of yellow and green and brown, and it's nice and even, and it looks pretty healthy. Well, this part does. We're gonna start with the good stuff. Also looking good are my bushes that you guys saw me plant last fall. These English laurels, these new 8 bushes, all survived the winter. Another positive are these 3 maple trees that you saw me plant last spring. Well, a couple of you saw me plant them. It's a really good video, by the way. Please go check it out. It's awesome. My dad and I planted these 3 trees almost a year ago. Another positive update from the fall are my hedges. They're looking pretty good. Actually, this morning, bright and early as the sun rose, Marley and I trimmed the top. For the first time ever, Marley was my eyes, and she kind of like said, left, right, up, down, you got it, you didn't get it, go a little farther. We did it! Nicely done, Marley. You were my eyes. A job that was mine when I was a kid is now your job. I give you the job from now until you move out. Thank you. Fist bump. Okay, well, you don't want to just see what's been going well. You want to see what's not going well, right? Well, here's an example of something not going well. So again, I talked about this in my fall video, which I'll link in the description, but these bushes right here, they got cooked by the sun, especially when it was 113 degrees outside and it was just a brutal summer. And they mostly look okay, and I think most of them are gonna do all right, but this guy, I don't know, man. I worry about this guy. He's pretty crusty. Let's talk about grass problems. Okay, everyone, pop quiz. Where do you think my dogs spent most of their time peeing out here over the winter months? Oh God. So there you go. There's this whole section is horribly dead. And the reason for that, and this is gonna be part of the theme of this video, is we had about 2.5 feet of snow here. You know, I had to have a place for the dogs to go to the bathroom, right? So what I did is I carved a path from that door down through here, and then I shoveled this area out as big as I could. Yeah, made a spot in the grass for them to pee, and by golly gee whiz, they peed, and they peed here, and so I think this whole section is dead. So that's awesome. I got a lot of work to do this spring. Okay, do you guys know what this horrible stuff is? What this is snow mold. How this happens is essentially if you have your turf, your soil is not completely frozen and then a whole bunch of snow dumps on top of it, you can have a fungus grow kind of trapped in there and just slowly, your grass will die like this. There are a couple ways I've read to avoid this. There are some treatments, like some fungicide stuff that you can spread to help prevent it. Also, you want to kind of limit your heavy nitrogen fertilizer late in the fall season because that can promote this kind of thing to happen, like malorganite, for instance, could cause that. So there's not really much you can do about it once it's happened. The only thing I can do, and that's what's gonna happen a little bit later in this video, is you can nicely try to rake it out, essentially kind of treat this as a thatch, and hopefully the grass underneath the surface here can grow and kind of fill this in. If it doesn't, you're just gonna have to treat it as a dead spot, remove the dead material and do some seeding. So next, let's talk about what we're gonna do today as far as lawn care stuff, because we gotta get started today. I'm finally, this season is back and I'm really excited about it. And also I'm gonna talk about stuff I'm not gonna do yet because it's not quite time for it, at least here in my climate. So first off, I already did some cleaning of debris from the hedge, but there's still quite a bit here on the lawn. So I'm gonna break out the mower for the first time and pick some of that stuff up. Also, it's not quite time for dethatching yet. First off, much of the lawn doesn't need to be dethatched. I did it last fall, but it's not time for that yet because the ground is still kind of squishy. It's still not quite dry. And if I did a thatch pass right now, it'd rip up good grass and bad grass. So I'm not gonna do that. The other lawn care step I unfortunately can't do just yet, even though I would love to do it today, is the first application of some fertilizer and a pre-emergent. I've been using Scott's lawn food and crabgrass preventer. It's essentially a step one of a 4-part thing that I only do step one because I use organic stuff the rest of the year. Now, I could apply it today, but because my irrigation system is not turned on from the utility quite yet, I can't water it in. You don't need to water it in immediately, but you do need to have it kind of watered in with about a 1/4 inch of rain within the first 2 to 3 days, they say. And there is no rain in sight. The ground is still wet, but there's no rain in sight quite yet. So anyway, I have to hold off doing that, but I hope to do it very, very soon. What I am gonna do today is, along with the mowing, is I'm going to lightly rake all of the snow mold spots. And then also, guys, as I do that, I would love to know what you guys want to see from Jason Explains Things, me, as it pertains to the garden, to the lawn, all that stuff. Because this channel was kind of built on 2 lawn care videos. And I've made a series of videos since in the past couple years, but those ones have not gotten many views. It's just not getting much love. So what I would love to hear is your brutal honesty. Have you been watching those videos? Do you like them? What you'd like to see in the future? Why maybe you're not watching them? And then that would be really good information for me, because I don't know if this is an algorithm thing or if it's an audience has moved on kind of thing, or if it's both. I love doing lawn care. I'm gonna keep doing lawn care. I'm gonna keep doing backyard stuff. But frankly, if you don't wanna watch videos about it anymore, I'll just do it and put out other stuff instead. So anyway, again, that's it. I hope that doesn't feel like whining. It's just, making videos is hard. I have a full-time job and the YouTube channel, and so I don't want to spend weeks doing something if no one's gonna see it. So I hope you can understand that. Anyway, all right, let's rake up this stuff and break out the mower. I haven't started it in months. It's gonna be rad. First start of the year. See how easy this is. Oh! Yeah! Toby, why'd you kill all my grass, dude? Why'd you do it, Tobus? Hey, you know what? I think the work that we did at least made those damaged snow mold spots at least less noticeable, and fingers crossed they actually fill in over time. But it just feels awesome to be out here in the sun and do some yard work for the first time this year. It's just warms my heart, quite literally, because of the sun. If you enjoyed this video and you need more to quench your lawn care grass thirst, there's a whole playlist on my channel, popular videos, unfound gems. They're all there. They're all pretty great, if I do say so myself, although I am biased. Please go check those out. It would mean a lot. And until next time, everyone, God bless, and don't forget to do yourself.